should you quit your job to start YouTube? I'ma just give y'all the basic answer, like from the jump. Like, I feel like that's a bad idea, you know. Like, I don't, you know, especially me doing YouTube, and but you know, everybody's experience different, you feel me? Because I'm watching people right now who making life-changing money on YouTube right now, so they already making the money, and then it's like they doing what they was doing already, so they could quit after the money, after that check hit. When the 21st come and that check hit, they could quit because they making enough money on YouTube to they making way more from their YouTube channel than they job. But it's a big but to that though. Anybody who do YouTube, if you monetize, you know YouTube fluctuate a lot. And if you just starting, I don't feel like, but this just my opinion though. This just my experience. You know, everybody gonna have their own different experience. I don't feel like you should quit to like, I'm gonna quit this job and just to stay consistent on YouTube, unless you gonna have another income source, like if you finna go do DoorDash or Uber or anything, you know, use your car. If you got another way to make money where you could focus more on YouTube, you might be making less money, but you could get more focus to YouTube, then yeah. But if you just gonna quit thinking I'm about to get monetized and blow up overnight, I don't feel like that's a good idea, you feel me? Because YouTube it could get real stressful when you like your channel could just be going up and then they go to fluctuating, and then, you know, like the numbers not consistent. But I'm never gonna say don't do YouTube, because I know for a fact I didn't hit my peak on this channel. Like I know this channel gonna grow to something way bigger, so, and it's gonna be to the point where I don't gotta, like, it gonna be able to support me financially, but I'm not really depending on that because I got other stuff going on, and I still, you know, I'm gonna work my job and everything. I just, you know, I'm gonna still do YouTube, still do this, do that, you know. But yeah, man, I don't think you should just quit just to start YouTube, because you need money. Like, you need real money, and if you're not monetized, even if you is monetized, like, the money not enough, in my opinion, if you just starting, you know. Now, if your channel go to getting picked up into the algorithm and you just go to going crazy, you know, then for sure, like, eventually, like I done seen some videos, people like making crazy money and they just starting off. Like, I don't want to say they just starting, but they really just starting to, like, they channel really just starting to grow, and they shit going to the moon right now. So, you know, respect to them, salute to them. Like, they could do that. But, like, and it depends on your situation too. Like, it depends on your financial situation, you know, if you got kids, bills, or whatever, you know, like, it depends. Everybody's situation gonna be different. And like I say, everybody experience gonna be different. So I ain't gonna never say don't do that. But I had a situation where, you know, I ended up losing a job, and I was in the midst of doing good on YouTube. And what I can say, you know, the money from YouTube, it helped a little bit, but it wasn't enough to pay my bills and shit. I gotta still do what I gotta do out here. So that's, you know, I'm just speaking from my own experience. But for sure, you definitely should start it while you got the job. And I feel like take advantage of, like anybody who do YouTube, whatever you doing with your life, you got an advantage in that. So if you is working a job, speak on whatever you doing at the job. And it's because it's a lot of people out here who probably want to work the same job you got, or probably looking into that job. You know, I had to tell myself that I'm back working a warehouse selecting job, so I'm gonna start talking more about that, because that's something I'm doing every day. So the content ain't forced, you feel me? Because I gotta go to work. So now I can speak on this more. Like, even though I used to select back in the days, but now I'm back doing it, I can speak on it more, like actually talk about it right now, you know. So you could use whatever your current situation is to capitalize on YouTube, you feel me? And but yeah, but just quitting your job and like, I don't really, I mean, to each his own though, you know, because I'm not one of these people who just feel like you gotta have a job just to survive. Like, I went without working a job 2 years. I went without working a job, and I was flourishing damn near more than I was with jobs. But the only thing is, them times when you hitting them bumps and it go to getting stressful, you know. So, you know, I had to make my own, I had to go my own route. Everybody route gonna be different, like I'm keep stressing. So I don't feel like you should quit your job. I feel like you should use your job and leverage your job. You know, if you like one of my subscribers, he my subscriber, but his channel, shout out to him, his channel flew past my shit. And it ain't no competition. Like when I seen him doing that, like that shit made me feel good, because I used to be seeing him comment on my he still do, commenting on my post. And then to see him, I think his name Fritz, shout out to bruh, man, he rocking with my channel and stuff. But I'm seeing he a registered nurse, and he just talk about him being a registered nurse, and he going crazy. He gave me the idea, like, man, let me start talking about, you know, being a warehouse worker, you know, because that's what I'm doing right now. Shit, I might as well talk about it. It don't got to be forced, you feel me? The content can just be natural, you know. So, yeah, man, I don't feel like you should quit. I feel like you should leverage it. Like, whatever you doing right now, man, if you know, you got people who talk about they doing DoorDash. It's a lady named, I think her name DoorDash. She going so crazy right now. Shout out to her, man. She somebody like her, she could leave her, she could stop doing what she doing because she going crazy. She be showing her revenue, and she gave me the idea to start showing, you know, because just give back. You know, people want to see that. Like, I know I wanted to see it before I was making my little money from YouTube. Before I started, I was searching up how much you can make and this and that. So at first I'm like, nah, man, that's personal to me. But now I'm like, man, fuck it, because I'm not getting too personal, because it's YouTube. And then I ain't make no crazy amounts of money from YouTube. So yeah, man, just leverage whatever you doing. You know, if you drive trucks, I was just telling my dog who drive trucks, you need to get on YouTube, bro. Like, a lot of people out here not driving trucks. And then him specifically, like, he's somebody, if he get on YouTube, he sound like me. We sound like we from the same, we from the same places. So I'm like, bro, people gonna relate to you, bro. We from the trenches. People like that shit, to see people who come up in our type of environments doing positive shit, speaking positive, you know. So it just, you know, like, man, I just feel like leverage what you doing. You know, if you working a job, even if you work at McDonald's, man, talk about the life of a McDonald's worker. It's some 16-year-old kids right now probably want to see that, and they probably will watch your channel and see you level up from out of McDonald's. You feel me? But yeah, man, that's just my opinion though, man. Like, I don't feel like you should quit. I feel like you should leverage it. You know, you should leverage whatever you doing and speak on that. You know, and I'm taking my own advice right now. But I'm going though. Poppa Dozier, CampaignSG, man. I appreciate y'all for rocking with me.